Flix with the Hicks, where we tell you about the movies. We tell you if they're great or if they really stink. Now it's time to start the show. Yeah, now it's time to go. Guess what? It's Flix with the Hicks.
Hey folks, welcome to Flix with the Hicks. My name's Janet. This is my husband Greg. We review movies that we've watched throughout the week. We pick out the best one and the worst one. And then we tell you guys all about it. Okay, I got tasked with the worst movie, which is pretty bad. So I'll tell you about that one first. Okay, it's called The Ringer. Okay? Comedy. Johnny Knoxville plays a guy named Steve. Jeffy.
Yeah.
And what the whole plot of the movie is, he needs money. This guy got fired, and he hired the guy to work on, lawn maintenance, and the guy cut his fingers off, and he didn't have insurance, and he felt so bad he needed the money to get his fingers reattached, okay? Stupid right there.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Just the whole... And his uncle owes mob a bunch of money for gambling, too. So his uncle comes up with this idea of fixing the Special Olympics. Betting on Steve, which is Knoxville, to go in, act like he's mentally disabled.
He's a ringer.
Yeah. And to win the Special Olympics. Okay? The whole thing's stupid. And, of course, there's always a girl involved. It's predictable. But, the only positive thing is the mentally challenged or disabled characters were real kids and real people that were involved in the movie. Intellectually challenged or disabled. Over 150 people. And that was awesome. They did awesome. Okay? They worked in a movie. How cool is that? That's the only thing about the movie I like. Everything else really was terrible. The Farrelly Brothers humor was the same type thing. But it was made in 2005. Their budget was $20 million. They made $40 million. And I'm
surprised they made a profit.
Yeah, me too. But Johnny Knoxville draws anyway to that type of crowd, which I'm not a big fan anyway. I know he's done a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I really didn't care for the movie. You have any points on that?
It reminded me of almost every Rodney Dangerfield movie I've ever seen.
There you go.
Except for Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Bad acting. Mm-hmm. Comedy that was geared towards elementary school children.
Elementary? I
would think so.
Yeah.
And it was wasn't really meant to be a movie for elementary school kids.
Yeah.
It was just there.
Being a liar like that, mm-hmm. Posing as something you're not is bad enough, but posing as a developmentally disabled person to win, the Olympics, which there was one guy that won all the time, and everybody wanted this, idolize this other guy, and he won all the time, so they wanted Jeffy to go in and win it. Of course, he wasn't very physically able to do, Anyway, it was not a good movie.
Yeah, it just wasn't very good.
No. What do you rate it?
I would give the film 0 to 100. I'd give it a 40.
That's more than me. I was thinking like 30. It's bad taste. But the only thing is, all these people with their handicap or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I'm politically correct. I bet they had a great time. They did a great job, but the plot of the movie is stupid. And of course, there's a girl involved. And of course, all that. But no, I wouldn't let the kids watch it either because it's not. Well, maybe a little older kids, not little kids, because they take the message wrong, I think. But all right, okay, what's your movie then?
All right, best movie of the week was Argo. It was made in 2012. It stars Ben Affleck, John Goodman, Alan Arkin, and Bryan Cranston. And this film won the Academy Award for Best Motion Picture. It also Alan Arkin won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. It also, I believe, won the Academy Award for Film Editing. It's a true story about the Iran, what would you call it, kidnapping or Iran hostages situation between 1979 and 1981. When Iran kind of collapsed and they took hostages, there was originally 42 people they were trying to take. Well, they ended up with 36 because 6 of them escaped, ended up staying with a Canadian worker at one of the Canadian embassies, I believe. And so anyways, now Iran, of course, is on the hunt for these hostages. And the United States is trying to figure out how we can get them out of Iran and back to the United States. So they call upon a man named Tony Mendez. This is a true story. Tony Mendez was a CIA agent. He's played by Ben Affleck. And he puts together a plan where he pretends that they're making a movie. And he's going over there to look for filming locations. And the movie is called Argo. It's kind of a takeoff on Star Wars or something. Anyways, needless to say, the plan is once the United States gets their hands on the hostages will then pretend to be like film crew and production crew for this movie to get them back out of the country. And fantastic film.
It is. It is.
Really a good film, historical film. And even though I was 14, 15 years old when this actually happened, I had no idea that we used a fake film crew and we were saying that we were going to film a movie in Iran as a way to get into Iran and to locate the hostages. Anyhow, I thought it was a very good film, very well acted film, good paced film. Overall, I thought it was fantastic.
Really? Yeah, I did too. And, what an idea to get people out, acting like they're going to be filming and having film crews and stage production people and making it look like it, we want to do a movie there and whatever. That's great. And the acting was good, and it was very intense in places. And the
acting was fantastic.
Yeah,
all the way through.
Yeah.
I would give Argo, on a scale of 1 to 100, I would give Argo a solid 94.
Wow. I was thinking like 85, 89.
She's a tough critic.
I'll say 89. I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
In fact, it's part of history too, actually. Yeah. And I don't know how much it made.
The movie was produced for $44.5 million. It made $232.2 million. Wow. Did better than your Ringer did.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, it's a good movie. And we'll keep this one for sure. But it's like I like true events. I like to. They might not be totally perfectly accurate, and there's always variations. But you get the idea what happened. How many people were involved, and it's cool.
Yeah,
I like that kind of stuff. We love history.
Good film. So, if you enjoyed this video that we made, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the little bell down in the corner for notifications. And until next time, go out and enjoy a great film and have a great day. Bye-bye.